Okay, when I'm at the Spear today, we're about to get an experience where it actually sounds like we're actually being inside watching a movie. But unfortunately, I cannot bring my camera inside, but you can also get the experience for what you're about to see. This interjection to this robot well advanced, I gotta say.
The precision of those
welcome to the new technology.
Here's something entirely different. So make your way all the way back into one of those lights. All the way back into one of those lights that you see on the ground. And in just a few moments, Aura is going to play 4 different languages. And based on which light you're standing in, you will hear something entirely different. Go ahead and make your way into those lights if you would like to check that out. Amazing job. Amazing job, everybody.
Thank you, Robot Ambassador. You will hear a different language in each spotlight. In Spotlight 1, Arabic. In Spotlight 2, English. In Spotlight 3, Mandarin Chinese. And in Spotlight 4, Spanish. As the track plays, make your way from one spotlight to the next. You will detect something different. 4 languages playing simultaneously. Here we go.
2019, construction began on what would become the world's largest spherical structure. Standing at 516 feet wide and 366 feet tall, Sphere. The digital screen surrounding the exterior of Sphere consists of approximately 1.2 million circular LED pods, which act in coordination to create the spectacular 2K resolution displays you witnessed outside. The Sphere itself is large enough to fit the entire Statue of Liberty inside of it, and the atrium you're currently standing in is big enough.
Sphere 拥有世界上最大、分辨率最高的环绕屏幕，它的媒体平面面积达16万平方英尺。相当于4个足球场大小。你可以坐在 Sphere 的舒适的动感座位上，观察媒体平面，体验包括温度、风力，甚至气味变化在内环境所需。
lo cual les ofrece una imagen equivalente a 4 campos de fútbol. Podrán observar el plano de Sphere desde asientos táctiles, a la vez que los efectos ambientales, incluidos cambios en la temperatura, viento e incluso aromas, los sumergirán en la aventura cinemática. Sphere utiliza tecnología de audio de vanguardia, de formación de haces, amplificada por medio de 164.000 altavoces, para crear un evento auditivo personalizado. Esto significa que incluso si la fuente pareciera estar lejos, podrían escuchar.
Isn't that impressive? You can genuinely perceive how those beams of sound lock into place at each spotlight. This provides our creators with an exceptional amount of control over their sound previously unheard of. Saxophone. In Spotlight 2, guitar. In Spotlight 3, piano. And in Spotlight 4, B3 organ. As the track plays, walk or dance from one spotlight to another. Get ready to be amazed.
They're trying to move along with the music. In different areas, you can actually hear different things. This is really advanced. People are really taking a chance of going to each spot to experience each instrument. Look at the glow all around here too. It changes colors from blue to green. You go inside here even more. We have a chance to actually get souvenirs. Spear bag, that's pretty cool. Sweatshirts. That's nice. More sweatshirts coming up here. I think it's been around since 2023. It's pretty sweet. Spear sweatshirt saying Las Vegas on it. It's just I thought every now and then the spear actually gets this face on, which is pretty cool. I saw it coming out here, believe it or not. The spear's hats.
Thank you, Robot Ambassador.
Really cool.
You will hear a different language.
Even on the shirt, it says "Welcome to the Spear." I like this actually. This is nice.
4 languages.
It's $55.
Here we go.
That's kind of expensive, but it's once in a lifetime sort of thing. See, this is the face I'm talking about. It can actually glow at night and during the day just as well too. This is cool. $30. I wonder if this will be open after we see our move. We see a move for 50 minutes to get this new technology. There's been concerts in here, but before too. The aliens are set to be here in a couple months as well too. That's going to be amazing to actually see that. U2 was actually the first group to actually get the full spear atmosphere of a concert inside here. So that is something I want to check and see if I can find on YouTube if someone actually did the YouTube concert here in the spear. All these slopes.
I like observing human behavior and learning about your customs. Why do humans create rituals?
Another robot.
मैं वर्तमान स्थिति से संतुष्ट हूँ। मानव क्यों परिवर्तन की तलाश करते हैं जब वे पहले से ही संतुष्ट होते हैं?
Wow, that's incredible. You're able to ask questions to her. That's the really cool thing about this.
Namaste, Shrihan. If I could travel to Taiwan, I would like to visit Taipei. Why do humans build tall structures like Taipei 101 when they could just look at the sky?
She almost seems like a human Alexa, that's what it seems like. Look at her movement.
你好吗?
The movement of everything, her body works, her head. Welcome to our new technology today.
I don't have a favorite place in Houston. Humans seem to enjoy visiting places like the Space Center and the Museum District.
What is the fastest way to load and unload passengers on an airplane? Feels pretty relevant.
The fastest way to load and unload passengers on an airplane is to use multiple doors and have passengers board and disembark in groups. Why do humans prefer to wait in line when they could optimize their time?
Well, ain't nobody preferring to wait in line. Like, that's not. What are we doing now?
She walk?
No, she doesn't have motors below the wheels.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
Happy birthday, Kim. Here's a poem for you and Mark. In Sphere's embrace, Kim and Mark unite, exploring wonders, bathed in LED light. Together they wander, hand in hand, in this digital realm, so grand. May your journey be filled with joy and cheer as you celebrate another year.
So just like any movie, you're able to get snacks, which I'm kind of surprised to see that. But you could get pretzels, cheese. Oh, there's a spear burger and fries. Rolled chicken tacos. That looks good. Chicken tenders. The drinks. I'm surprised they serve alcohol here. Well, it's actually Las Vegas, so I'm not surprised. There's the rolled chicken tacos. 2 escalators up is my section. That's cool. I'm in section 400, so that means I have to go up another level, believe it or not. And then we got what? It's about 20 minutes. Spear retail. Oh boy. Here we go up to another section, level 2. I think this is as high as it goes. And I really hope I will be fine because I am a bit afraid of heights. They said a little thing about that at the beginning of this, but hopefully I'll be fine. I've done the IMAX theaters and I've been perfectly fine. I know for a fact this is going to be bigger than the IMAX theater itself. It's a big ball. Big ball here in Las Vegas. Look at this. This is decorated so cool. But I just found out I'm going to have one more section up, believe it or not. I'm going to recheck my ticket just to make sure, but I think I'm in row 13. Everything from row 12 is in this section, the 1 through 12 for 400. But I think we're about to go higher than this. Higher above these, I think. Actually, we are, actually. Okay, I did recheck my ticket. I am this made a section, the row 13, and this level's row through 1 through 12, which means I have to go another level higher. I could be at the very top of this thing. Hopefully I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. If not, I'm gonna have to find my airbag. I'm joking. That is right. The upper gallery. 400 sections. Oh, I could have taken the elevators. Really? Guys, I'll show you this before the movie actually starts here. Can't film with the movie. I'm going to show you this quickly. I think most of the movie can just cover the whole thing here, so got seats everywhere. Wow. This is kind of high too. So I can imagine the concert being all the way down there. So just imagine you two when I first started to hear it. Look up, you can see up there with all the sound. Do you remember what we saw in the beginning? Coming in with what the robot told us? Hearing speakers in a whole bunch of different directions. That's what's going to happen. This is how I'm going to feel. I don't know how I'm going to feel this. It's pretty steep, I gotta say. The empty seats up, you see if they can kind of get an idea how steep it is here. Shall be interesting. Not going to be feeling the whole theater, but a little small portion in the middle. Get the whole effect.
We are selling insurance because the city
There's a big crowd exiting, but I will give my full review on the Spear effect here. You saw the beginning of it, us coming in for the introduction. I will talk about the movie once we get outside of the Spear, okay? Oh yeah, I thought this would be a really perfect location that you guys can actually see the ball. It's still daylight. This ball is really, the Spear, I should say, stop calling the ball, the Spear, is really cool at night. I was just on it the other night, and I just came by here and said, oh my gosh, this is so great. Yeah, this is really the Spear at the twilight hour. I ran out of batteries, but I'm about to go back to the hotel room and give you a brief review of today's event at the Spear. Hey everyone, it is the following day. I'm in my hotel still here in Las Vegas, but I ran out of low on battery when I was doing my Spear experience. But I wanted to tell you about the movie itself, because I was at the point of actually talking about that when I was going down that escalator. So about the movie, Postcards of Earth, it's a fantastic showing. I know it's 50 minutes long, but you get the full experience of what you see inside that Spear. I showed you inside that Spear what it looked like. Just imagine that whole screen being filled to the rim with every picture you can actually see. And what we saw in this beginning of this video, we saw those kind of little speakers and back of the robot, the AI, I should say. It's incredible. That everything looked so fantastic, so realistic. It felt like you were actually there. Postcards of Earth, I thought was a really cool documentary, which I would like to see a movie of that if there was a possibility with it, because the story was really in depth about human beings out in outer space, how we kind of destroyed Earth and everything, and developing a new world out in outer space. So it really reflected on our beautiful nature here on Earth, and you get, let's just say, I don't want to give too much away, because for those who have never experienced it before, you can get the full experience. But particular scenes when they reflect back on Earth, they showed the whole environment, the ocean, the bottom of the ocean. You got the rainforest and the nature itself, the different cultures of the world we actually see on the big screen, filling up the whole entire screen. We got this state-of-the-art new speakers as well too. And when the sound really got up to the power and stuff like that, there were let's just say there was shuttles about to launch off. You feel the seats vibrate. Literally, it makes you feel like you were actually there. This was an amazing experience. But I also want to say, if you're afraid of heights, I would actually kind of think twice about it. To tell the truth, I am afraid of heights. And I felt it. My palms were sweating the whole entire time. I had to hold on to something to the side. But I pulled it off really good. I just closed my eyes here and there. Just to make sense that I was all right. But you got to remember this as well too. More information about this beer, because I didn't want to know how tall it was until afterwards. Because if I knew about it ahead of time, I probably would have turned back and said, no, I'm not doing this. But this beer in height is 360 feet tall and over 500 feet wide, that's incredible. If you follow my station, the drop tower at California's Great America, this is a little after 300 feet. It goes even more than that. I can't believe that. That command stopped right for a brief second, like it is, but when you're dealing with the 50-minute documentary show, like you get to experience that spear, I don't know if I was on the nerve of actually getting up and leaving, because my height of a restriction thing got to me a lot of times. But I'm saying, hold on. And with the thing I really did, I don't want to reflect too much on this, but if for those who have the fear of heights, breathe in and breathe out, and maybe just focus in the middle, and you should be fine. But I got used to it, and I was able to look to the top to bottom, how it filled the whole entire, most of that side of the spear as it is. It's incredible. Now, I did want to show you guys the spear itself, but maybe this might help if I can help find some. I'm going to add a little clip from what I did the other day when I was coming back from the monorail. Check the spear out. But overall, the whole experience was really cool. For you guys who want to actually experience it for the first time, like I actually did, it's over $100. Certain seats might actually go up a little more if you want to go down more. That probably would have helped me a little bit. But at the same time, I still felt like I had the perfect spot, even though it was at the highest, at the really highest peak of the spear. Because if you were sitting more in the middle or the bottom, you'd be looking up. I don't know how that much difference that would actually feel. But being at the height I was at the very top, you get the whole entire experience. So you don't have to do the look up and look down sort of thing. It's dead on, and you can actually see even more from what they actually have on the top and the bottom of this as well. I actually, to tell the truth, it was a really good seat. I would recommend sitting in the very back if you don't want to cranking your neck to look up and everything. But I have to say, it was amazing. I was so glad to actually experience this. This is my first time in Las Vegas. And the reason I ran out of bed is because before I went to the show, before I went to the Spear, I touring around down that layer of the strip and checking out almost every hotel. I think my steps were like 20,000 steps yesterday. It was so incredible. I was having a great time. And coming back to this as well too, from the Spear there's a little bridge connecting to another resort out there. I forget the name of it, but it's part of Italy. This as well too. Go to the Italy side of the hotel. That was beautiful. And on those boats and channels and stuff, there's a boat right out there that's incredible. It's a beautiful place to actually put the Spear. It's an easy place to get to. I had to figure it out. What I did walking the whole entire day. Like again, I say, it had no issue with me taking a monorail and everything. Since I'm here at the Lexar right now, actually, I took the tram from here with MGM, took the monorail up there, And I think it's Lick's Hotel is where you actually want to stop, and that's where you can just go for like a block and a half, and it's only 18-minute walk. It's not that bad. But I hope you guys are able to experience the Spirit experience here in Las Vegas. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give me those thumbs up, subscribe. My name is Ryan. I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, that's a scene like from Buzz Goes from Earth, but that's not Earth, but it's the spear. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.